Hello and welcome to another episode of Dark Dialogue Shadow Chat Sessions. I've apparently already said something funny because my co-host is cracking up in her chair across the desk from me, so... I'm going to have to work on getting cheesier if that's the case. So that's going to be the new thing, the cheesy hello from John.
Okay. Yeah, that struck a button. I'm sorry.
Well, that might be a new thing I have to work on now.
Over here and be quiet, but that one was great.
So this again is the show where we talk about weird shit, dumb shit, strange shit, dipshits, all the different shits, and we just kind of let our hair down. For those of you that have hair, I'm not one of those, and talk about a bunch of nonsense that really doesn't matter, have a good time, and just kind of lighten the load from all the dark work that we end up doing all the time. So with that being said, Angela, how's it going tonight?
How are you?
I'm great. I don't know if I'm as good as you though.
I think you're being great is fine right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty great. I cannot complain at all. Today's been a pretty good day. Obviously, I don't have all of the hospital stuff. I'm back in the driver's seat of the podcast. I got to play guitar a little bit today, which was great. And so, yeah, I just have no complaints. It's just kind of wonderful.
I will say, I'll start sneaking some guitar sounds for people who want to start donating to the cause here.
Explain that to me, because somehow I think I'm involved in this and know nothing about it.
Yep.
So
no, I walked in today and John was jamming out, and it was a pretty cool feeling. And so if anyone else would like to experience a little tidbit of John jamming out
in my V for Vendetta mask.
No, I would just record the sound.
Oh, I still am going to wear my V for Vendetta mask.
It might help.
Yeah.
It might help you just get in the zone that much better.
I think so.
But yeah, so if you want to support our cause, I can send you a little snippet of John playing the guitar.
And just another little rabbit hole. I updated my, what do you call it? Like your
eyebrows?
No. The little
What the hell is wrong with that?
the little picture on Facebook.
Oh, your profile picture.
Yeah, I redid one with my goatee and my hat and my V for Vendetta mask.
Oh, man.
Did you see it?
I did not.
You'll have to check it out. It's like as me as it could be in a V for Vendetta mask.
Me as it could be.
Yes.
As big.
Yeah, you can see my goatee hanging out below it and the whole 9 yards. I'm pretty proud of it, obviously. My hat, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty suave.
Yeah. That is a suave new hat you got there.
I dig it a lot. I can't wait for my top hat and to get your,
Yeah.
top hat and, I don't know, some other wacky freaking hat. Maybe like a, I don't know, what is it called? Like a bowler's hat, the little round one that's like a top hat, but it's round.
Yeah.
Like Charlie Chaplin wore, made famous. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Collect hats for John.
Yeah, weird, unusual hats. Yeah. So with that, all the nonsense, you ready to get on with some more nonsense?
Sure.
So before we jump into this, if you're listening to this show for whatever reason, it really helps a lot for you to like it or give it a thumbs up or whatever it is on whatever platform you're listening to. Share the episode with your friends and stuff like that. And with all of that nonsense out of the way, let's jump into our strange headline segment. Forgetful man wins Powerball jackpot twice in one drawing.
I'm so mad at this guy.
A Maryland man accidentally bought two identical Powerball double play tickets with the same numbers and ended up winning $1 million twice in the same drawing. That's one hell of a senior moment with a payout.
Oh, gosh.
The details? The unnamed winner, which I think is actually Paul Carcaran or Caston, something like that. From Prince George's County said he always plays the same numbers, but in a moment of mental autopilot, he bought a second ticket for the same drawing. Most people would call that a mistake. He now calls it retirement planning. When the double play numbers were announced, he was stunned to find that he hadn't just won once, but twice, netting $50,000 per match for each ticket. Lottery officials confirmed the win and issued 2 separate checks. The man said that he plans to use the money to pay off debts and finally treat himself to a vacation. Honestly, the most wholesome act of forgetfulness since someone invented Post-it notes by accident. My take? Imagine being so forgetful that you accidentally become a Powerball legend. Meanwhile, I forget my email password and just end up locked out of my entire life.
Yeah.
This guy's brain glitched and printed cash. Somewhere out there, a financial advisor is weeping into a spreadsheet. So, what's the best oops moment that you've ever had that worked out in your favor?
I don't think there is one yet.
Yeah,
I will take wishes that have not come true for $500.
I think I probably have. I mean, I can remember times in my life where I've been like, oh shit. And then it's like worked out. I can't name anything just, off the top of my head.
No, it doesn't.
But I do have those moments where it's like, oh crap. And then it all works out perfectly. And you're like, oh yeah, I meant to do that.
I did that.
Oh yeah. Just as I had it planned.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been several instances where, I don't know, you do some wacky shit when you're working in the field that I work in and you're like setting a power pole, but you're doing it from the ground because you don't have like a bucket truck and everything to get it up there. So you're doing it from the ground and you just know it's going to be like falling on somebody's house and it actually goes right into the hole perfectly. And you're like, oh yeah. Just like I had it planned. Yeah. Or
good glove.
Moments before you're shitting yourself, like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm this stupid. I can't believe it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just like I thought it was going to happen.
I did that.
So is this divine intervention or just the universe rewarding accidental redundancy?
I think it's a reward.
I think it's a freaking awesome story no matter what. It's really cool. I'm happy for the guy. I think that, I don't know anything about him, but him saying that he's finally going to treat himself to a vacation tells me he's probably worked his ass off his whole life. And now he gets to relax a little bit. So kudos to him.
I agree. Good job, Paul.
Should lottery apps install a pop-up that says, are you sure you meant to be this lucky?
No, let him be. Let him be.
Okay, ready for our conspiracy corner?
No.
Project 2025 and the shadow government blueprint. A growing online conspiracy claims that Project 2025 is a secret framework for an authoritarian takeover of the U.S., allegedly paving the way for religious law, civil rights rollbacks, and shadow government control, even though no solid evidence exists. Details are, according to more alarmist corners of the internet, Project 2025 isn't just a policy agenda, it's a covert operations manual. Conspiracy theorists believe it aims to centralize executive power, erase separation of church and state, defund government agencies, and replace them with private loyalties. Use AI surveillance and legal manipulation to silence dissent. Theorists link it to various think tanks, former political operatives, and even fringe religious groups. Despite its origins in public policy circles and its focus on bureaucratic reform, conspiracists insist it's a Trojan horse for dictatorship, citing selective passages, doomsday rhetoric, and phrases like deconstruct the administrative state. Critics of the conspiracy say this is just fear-mongering built on partisan misunderstanding, while believers warn it's a new blueprint for national control, digitized and discreet. My take? Yes. Another conspiracy held together with half quotes, MS Paint flowcharts, and vibes. If Project 2025 really is a shadow government blueprint, someone should tell them their evil plan leaked on page 3 of Google results. I've seen more subtlety in a high school bake sale flyer. So, why are so many government conspiracies either too vague or comically detailed?
I have no idea.
Do you know about Project 2025?
Only a little bit from people on both sides posting stuff about it on Facebook.
Interestingly, I know quite a bit about it. And it was put together by a conservative think tank, like the Heritage Foundation. I believe it was the Heritage Foundation. Basically, it was a conservative think tank, and they do it every year. And this year, for whatever reason, it got picked up and pinned on Trump like he was the one that wrote it and swore on the Bible before it and all this nonsense. And it's like, you know,
Like it was written in his blood.
Exactly. And, you know, I mean, it's shit that both sides do. Conservatives do it, liberals do it. They basically line out this, like, in a perfect world, if all our wishes came true, this is what we would do. And then it became this huge freaking thing. And I don't know, it's comical to me. Both sides are guilty of it. For sure. Both sides jump on this whack out shit.
Well, that's why I was honest and I said I've seen both sides posting it on Facebook.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Fighting about it on Facebook. And I just try to be Switzerland.
Yeah. So would a real shadow government use Times New Roman and a PDF download link?
I prefer Comic Sans.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Yes. So if you had to design your own shadow government, what would your first decree be?
You can only use Comic Sans and Papyrus Thought.
Mine would be keep it silent, dipshits. It's no good if we tell everybody.
It's true.
Keep your loose lips think ships. Thank you very much for that. I couldn't pull it off. All right, you ready for the Reddit rabbit hole?
Yes.
So, Finn McMillan note mystery. A Reddit user uncovered a trail of cryptic public notes pleading for divine, alien, or time travel intervention to change someone's physical form. The mysterious figure behind it? Possibly a man named Jin Kim, also known online as Finn McMillan, a digital ghost chasing transformation. It began with a post in Our Internet Mysteries, where a user shared photos of strange handwritten notes found in public restrooms and city bus stops. The notes begged for help from gods, aliens, and future travelers with phrases like, "Please help me become my true self," and "I want to leave this shell." Internet sleuths connected the wording and aliases across various forums, blogs, and even obscure message boards dating back nearly a decade. The notes shared a recurring signature, Jin Kim, often paired with usernames like Finn McMillan. Some believe it's performance art. Others think it's a psychological cry for help. But the consistency, handwriting style, and the increasingly elaborate theories have created a growing subreddit cult following. Was it a lost soul pleading for a metaphysical transformation, or the longest running alternate reality game no one signed up for? My take? This one is a mix of Blade Runner monologue with Craigslist fever dream. Either we've got a misunderstood visionary scrawling interdimensional requests on bathroom walls, or someone has taken identity crisis cosplay way too far. Either way, I hope the aliens leave a Yelp review.
Or a good time call.
Right? So is this mental health metaphysics or just a cry for Reddit karma?
I'm going to go with karma, but I kind of want to know more.
I want to know Like, who's out there photographing bathroom walls? And what do these people do for a living? Because I want to do it too, so that I have that much time on my hands.
Just photograph bathroom walls.
I mean, I have seen some strange shit written on bathroom walls.
Oh, yeah.
All over the United States. I have never thought to photograph it or research it diligently to find out the root meaning behind the message on the bathroom wall. Which I believe there's an 80s song that goes something about a message on a bathroom wall. So what would you write if you thought a time traveler might read it?
For a good time, call. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, I guess I would write, go to the 80s and stay there.
Bring us the music.
So are we all one bad week away from becoming Finn McMillan?
Sounds like it.
I think probably we are.
I don't know if I'd give myself a full week.
Well, this is true. Yeah. All right, you ready for the Dipshit's Diary?
Yes.
Dipshit Diaries.
So number 1, burger burglar had a nap.
Because, it's tiring work.
It is. In Georgia, a hungry criminal broke into a Taco Bell, made himself a snack, and then, because crime is tiring, took a nap on the counter. He was discovered by employees the next morning, still snoring. Security footage showed the man entering through the drive-thru window in the early hours of the morning. Once inside, he calmly cooked a meal, ate it, and then climbed up on the counter to snooze like it was a king-size sleep number bed. He didn't steal money, break anything, or even try to leave. He just curled up like a burrito and waited for justice to arrive. When staff opened the store hours later, they found him mid-nap and called the police. The man was arrested, though Taco Bell declined to press charges for the food theft, which is more generous than the menu pricing. Mic check?
Right.
You know you've hit rock bottom when your burglary turns into a siesta. I get it. Taco Bell hits different after midnight, but maybe save the nap for after you flee the scene. This guy really said, I broke the law and now I need a nap. That's not criminal behavior. That's toddler logic. If you could nap anywhere illegally, where would it be?
Why did, on the book of the Statue of Liberty was the first thing that came to mind?
I have no idea.
I don't like heights. It does not seem like it would be comfortable, but it's the first thing that came to mind.
I have
Statue of Liberty's hand.
I got nothing. I have no idea.
I got nothing either. Why?
I mean, I've already made it very clear that I have absolutely no interest whatsoever in going to space, right? I've made that clear.
Yeah.
You'd never get me up there. But I would love to take a nap in an anti-gravity environment because I always, everybody says sleeping on a cloud. I'd actually really like to do that and sleep on a cloud. Mm-hmm. Which I think that's as close as you could possibly come is anti-gravity.
Yeah, but that's not as much illegal. Because I'm sure somebody can figure out how to help you do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Elon Musk would be more than willing to help brother out with $1 million down payment or something like that.
They do the anti-gravity. They have anti-gravity murders.
Yeah, but aren't you spinning around really fast or some shit like that?
I'm sure somebody can figure out how to.
I don't know.
Might take a while, but
illegal.
That's true.
Illegal. I don't know. Illegal. I don't nap. I would love to nap, just in general.
I just nap.
Legally, illegally, I don't really give a shit. If I could take a nap, it would be wonderful, but I cannot nap. So, should fast food chains start installing bunk beds for late night stoners and burglars alike?
I mean, sure.
And
with little swipe cards and whatnot, yeah.
I know that we've talked about this, and I have a hard and fast rule that I implemented about going off on long transgressions about fast food joints, but what the hell is it with Taco Bell? It's like running a close second to Waffle House, or maybe Waffle House is falling behind. I don't know. But between Waffle House and Taco Bell, there's a shit ton of crime.
Yeah.
So what does it say about society that the only person sleeping at Taco Bell is a criminal?
That can't be proven.
This is probably true. I mean, I've shared my feelings on Taco Bell. It's an enigma to me. I do not understand the draw to the place.
I don't have feelings because I've never
perplexing.
Experienced Taco.
I mean, it's not like terrible food, but it's nothing to. I wouldn't walk across the street for it.
Yeah.
But we've already discussed it. All right, number 2. Package thief's trash bag disguise. A Sacramento porch pirate tried to avoid detection by dressing up as literal trash bag, and it worked about as well as you'd expect. Security cameras caught it all. The details: security footage shared by the homeowner shows a figure waddling awkwardly towards a front porch in what appears to be a large black trash bag with eye holes cut out. The disguise didn't fool the motion sensor camera, the homeowners, or the package, which contained nothing valuable, just $10 worth of phone chargers. The thief struggled to grab the box and then waddled back to the waiting getaway car, also captured on camera. Police called it one of the worst disguises we've ever seen, which in California is saying a lot. My take, you know your life's taken a turn when your Ocean's 11 look is a hefty bag with a dream. This is the kind of criminal who thinks Metal Gear Solid is a how-to guide. Just once, I want a porch pirate to show up in a tuxedo or at least a believable raccoon costume. And yeah, that is an actual picture.
Hefty.
So, is a trash bag disguise better or worse than the guy who wore a clear plastic water jug on his head?
A little better, but barely.
I mean, I don't think it is, because let me just get this out there. I think that putting a plastic bag on your head should be like the disguise for every criminal. I suggest every criminal, before you go break the law, put a plastic bag on your head.
Exactly.
It's going to keep the rest of us much safer, and it's going to make these idiots a whole lot easier to find. So we can just come across them passed out on the ground. Yeah, I'm all for plastic bag disguises. I think it's a wonderful idea. Should we just...
Eye holes.
Yeah, we got to do away with the eye holes, but should we just start shipping glitter bombs labeled totally worth it?
I believe so, and there is a place that this can be done.
Oh, yeah. It's a real freaking thing. There's a shit ton of videos on there of people planting, I mean, as an electrician, I've always wanted to just wire my packages for $240 and just sit back and watch the show, but I'd probably be charged for that. But
you would.
This porch...
Unless you put a hefty bag on your head, then you probably would.
I mean, I think I should be able to put a sign up that says, like, enter at your own risk and zap the shit out of them. This porch pirate shit is out of control. And yeah, having lived just outside of Denver in the Colorado area, it is rampant down there. Like, it is just out of control. Oh, yeah. I mean, my whole neighborhood pretty much just had an unwritten rule where when you pull in, if you see a package on somebody's front step, you grab it and put it in your garage till they get home and then take it to them, because everybody's stealing everybody's shit all the freaking time. It's absolutely insane. So if this guy ever makes it to jail, do they assign him to garbage duty, or is that too on the nose?
Stick with his strengths.
I agree. I think that's about right.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. And this one's even better. I gotta say, this is probably the best disguise I've ever seen.
Okay.
Dumb and Dumber draw their own masks. Iowa men Joey Miller and Matthew McNally decided to disguise their identities before committing a crime by drawing masks on their face with permanent marker. It did not work at all. In 2009, and somehow still undefeated, Joey and Matthew attempted to break into a home in Carroll, Iowa. Lacking actual ski masks or common sense, the duo grabbed a Sharpie and drew black circles and squiggles around their eyes, noses, and mouths. Their plan? DIY camouflage, Joker style. Witnesses immediately spotted the bizarre pair. The police pulled them over shortly after. Their giveaway? The still visible Sharpie mask on their face. The ink didn't budge, neither did their story. They were arrested and became an instant internet punchline dubbed Dumb and Dumber by law enforcement and Reddit alike. Their mugshots remain a cautionary tale in the eternal struggle between stupidity and ink. My take? These guys looked in the mirror, saw a Sharpie, and thought, yes, this is the height of stealth. This is what happens when your criminal plan is sponsored by Crayola and bad decisions. The only thing they successfully robbed was the world of dignity. And yes, that is their actual mugshots.
I hope so. I love it.
And for the listeners that can't see, first of all, I encourage you to look these two dipshits up on the internet because it's a great laugh. But one moron, I think, thought he was Batman and drew like little cat ears above his eyes and then just squiggled all around his face in Sharpie. And the other moron just literally scribbled his whole face as black as he possibly could with a Sharpie.
Yeah.
But neither one of them came close to like full coverage on it at all. Like you would not have a hard time identifying either one of these morons. It's terrible. So what's worse, wearing a bad disguise or literally tattooing your crime onto your face?
Tattooing your crime.
Yeah. So should permanent marker crimes come with lifetime supply of wet wipes or just a Sharpie sponsor deal?
I want Sharpie to do a commercial about it.
I think they should.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the kind of story when you find it, you assume it's fake.
Yeah, it has to be.
It has to be satire. And then you get to research it and you're like, holy shit.
It actually happened.
People are this dumb.
Sharpie's leaving money on the table. They really need to.
Yeah. So if you had to try disguise with marker, what would you go with? Zorro or abstract Picasso?
Picasso.
I think I'd go for Zorro.
You want to be Zorro?
Yeah. Or my childhood, it's Lone Ranger. That was the mask. That was, Zorro was really popular and I played Zorro all the time too. It was a big one, but definitely I was a Lone Ranger fan. Yep. And he just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Lone Ranger.
God.
Yeah. It's crazy how that works because he was around for freaking ever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess the whole cowboy Indian things kind of got unpopular and stuff.
Yeah, now it's...
I don't know what the hell it is now.
It's like illegal now to...
Oh, play cowboys and Indians?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know. Don't get me started.
I don't want to.
All right, you ready for our weird shit section?
Always.
Perfect. Here we go.
Weird shit.
Weird shit number 1, the Tennessee Wildman sightings of 2025.
Him again.
The legendary Tennessee Wildman, a hulking hairy cryptid from Appalachia folklore, made headlines again after 3 new sightings in 2025. Eyewitnesses claim he's louder, hairier, and more real than ever. Details? This creature has been part of Tennessee lore since the 1800s, described as an ape-like man covered in shaggy hair with glowing red eyes and a blood-curdling scream. Historically, he was said to terrorize campsites, steal food, and scream at women.
Wow.
In April 2025, hikers in the Cherokee National Forest reported seeing a tall, upright creature sprinting through the trees. A second group near Roan Mountain heard screeching like a banshee and found deep claw-like markings on trees. And the third sighting came from a camper who swears the wild man unzipped his tent and made direct eye contact before bolting. No clear photos, but plenty of blurry trail cam stills and breathless TikToks exist to fan the flames. My take? I love that we've collectively decided every tall, hairy thing in the woods must be some regional Sasquatch cousin. You saw a bearded hiker? Cryptid. Dirty raccoon? Cryptid. The guy with no shirt screaming at the moon? Wild man. Tennessee might want to check if their cryptid is just a very confused survivalist influencer. So, how do we still not have one good photo of any cryptid in the iPhone age?
Don't know, but I've wondered that myself.
It's perplexing.
It's perplexing.
So, would you rather encounter a bear? I already know the answer to this. A bear, a cryptid, or a shirtless man yelling at pine cones?
Shirtless man yelling at pine cones.
Really? I thought for sure you'd go with the cryptid.
No, I think I'd have more fun with a shirtless man yelling at pine cones.
I vote for cryptid. I want to see one of these things in real life and get my picture and I put my 2 cents in. Mothman, wild man, whatever it is, I don't give a shit. I want him to make an appearance for me.
Okay.
And you know, I had a real struggle with this one because I always pulled pictures for you, and I couldn't find one that didn't look like Sasquatch. Like the Tennessee wild man sounds like Sasquatch to me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's apparently different.
It's just a moonshine Sasquatch, apparently. That yells at women. What did we do?
I don't know.
It has mommy issues.
Apparently. So why do cryptids always scream at women specifically? Is that part of the contract?
Mommy issues.
Maybe. I don't know. It's interesting.
I swear, I cannot read those from back here.
I'm sure you can't. They're pretty small.
Very small.
So I don't know. I don't know what I think about Tennessee. What do you think about the wild man, Tennessee wild man, whatever this thing's called?
I'm not impressed.
No. I mean, I don't know. I come back to the same thing time after time after time after time, and that is why do we have no evidence? And we're, like I said in the first question, we're at a freaking time where everybody has like a high definition camera and video recorder with them all the time. Mm-hmm. Why don't we have high definition videos and pictures of these things? Man.
Sounds like you need to spend some time in the woods.
I've spent all kinds of time in the woods. I have yet to see any of these things. I've spent time in the woods in Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Colorado, Wyoming.
Did you take
Arkansas
for it to scream at?
I've had women with me.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I mean, not all the time, but I think that I've given it its fair opportunity. I've been in the woods with women, without women, with children, without children, all by my lonesome.
I think it senses your animosity.
I guess. I don't know.
You have to believe to see. It's like Santa.
Well, so it's like a metaphysical creature, because that one I can buy. If there's like a metaphysical aspect to the cryptids, then that one I can get behind, because they're living in another dimension or some shit like that, where apparently that's where they go to poop and die. Yeah. Because that's the only thing that...
Don't you bother them, damn it.
That's the only thing that makes any sense. They're not pooping and dying here. That's for damn sure. Yeah. But I'm asking like a cryptid believer. Tell me. Explain it.
I'm not like the know-all of cryptid.
Why?
I like it. I think it's fun.
Well, you're not the only one. Apparently, cryptids on this show are popular. That's why I include them on every one. So But my fear is I'm going to run out of the damn things sooner or later.
Just start inventing them. No one will know.
This is true. You can make us some wacky shit, and it's probably out there somewhere.
Way out there.
All right.
Whole like cryptid universe you could just start pulling from.
There's what?
There's I don't know if that's a creepypasta thing. There's a whole like cryptid universe where they're numbered. Might be.
Oh, I'm sure that's probably right.
Might be a creepypasta thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's probably right. All right. Weird shit number 2. Axe-wielding phantom on repeat.
No, thank you.
In Illinois, a supposedly abandoned house drew multiple late-night 911 calls from a woman's voice pleading about an axe attacker. The twist? The calls came from a disconnected line, and the house was totally empty. The details? Between February and May 2025, police in a small Illinois town were dispatched 4 times to the same boarded-up home after eerie calls were routed through emergency channels. Each time, the dispatcher heard the same woman's voice begging for help and shouting about, "He has an axe." When officers arrived, they found no one inside, but reported that doors had been damaged again and again, as if someone was trying to get out. No squatters, no animals, no signs of forced entry, just fresh damage and lingering unease. Eventually, the house was sealed and monitored, but the calls, they kept coming. Cell traces showed impossible origins from phones disconnected over a decade ago. My take, you know it's bad when even the 911 dispatcher says nope. This isn't a haunting. This is a ghost running a replay, a trauma loop, and somewhere, some poor new cop is walking into the house for the 5th time muttering, "This is above my pay grade, and I also not in the Academy manual." So,
True.
why are ghosts always more punctual and consistent than cable installers?
They have nowhere else to be.
Apparently so, but that is one pet peeve of mine. These freaking cable guys, man. It's like
Did you just need a reason to bitch about cable guys?
possibly.
Gotcha.
You've seen the movie Cable Guy with Jim Carrey and
What?
what's his name? Matthew Modine. It's so true. You sit around, they're like, we'll be there sometime between 8 and 7.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, well, that's like all day. Yes, we can't give you a window. And you sit there and you sit there and you sit there, and at 6:59 you get a call that says we got to reschedule for tomorrow. Oh God, it pisses me off. It drives me insane. And this is coming from an electrician who has run service calls for years, thousands of them, and I can always give a 2-hour window. I will be there between 8 and 10, 10 and 12, 12 and 2, 2 and 4. I mean, the whole service industry does this on a daily basis, but cable installers just cannot seem to figure it out. I don't get it. So there, my soapbox. Should we start hiring paranormal dispatchers for recurring ghost
I
emergencies?
think so.
This is a bizarre one, man. I got nothing on this. This is weird as shit.
Stuff like that should just automatically redirect the call to Zach Bagans or
Something.
why can't I think of anybody else right now all of a sudden? Steve Gonzalez.
I don't know any of these people.
Jason.
I mean, I know the Nick Bagans guy because he irritated the shit out of me, but
Jason Hawes and Steve Gonzalez is the original Ghost Hunters
oh, okay.
apps.
Them guys are cool. I like
Yeah.
those guys.
But
Yeah.
I can't remember the other guy's name. I can see his face. Anyway,
I don't know. This one's weird as shit. It's probably like the Max Headroom thing where somebody is like somehow doing it with computer technology or some shit. It's probably, but I don't know, man. It's creepy enough for me to be like, nope, I want no freaking part of it. And these poor cops, I mean, I wrote that kind of tongue in cheek, but the truth is they got to be like, man, I am not Ghostbusters.
Me.
I shoot bad guys. I do not have the jet stream or whatever the freaking machine they would call it. Don't cross the streams and blow up the stay up marshmallow guy. Yeah, I don't have those.
Yeah, proton pack.
Yeah, proton pack. Good one. That was nice. So, if this is a time loop ghost, how do we convince her to scream a winning lottery number instead?
Oh. Subliminal messaging, or we write it on the bathroom stall. That's what you do.
That's apparently what you do.
Yeah.
So I couldn't find that there was like any history of an axe murder in this house or anything like that. So I don't know. This is a freaking weird one. That's why it's in the weird shit section. I got nothing on this. I don't know. It's creepy enough for me not to want to go. I know that.
Really? Not even in your mask? Saves you from everything.
No, it doesn't save me from freaking axe-wielding ghosts. It does not.
Okay.
This is not when you're like 2, and if you cover your eyes, nobody else can see you either.
Yes.
This is like, you cover your eyes, you're a great target for an axe-wielding ghost. No, I'm going to pass on that, thanks. Weird shit number 3, the historical WTF, the Lost Mayan City unveiled.
Really?
Archaeologists in Guatemala uncovered a sprawling, previously unknown 3,000-year-old Mayan city buried in the jungle, complete with pyramids, roadways, and ceremonial plazas, rewriting what we know about early Mesoamerican civilization. Using LiDAR technology, the scan through thick jungle canopy, researchers identified a massive complex spread over 400 square miles. The site includes pyramid structures, ceremonial platforms, canals, and evidence of advanced city planning long before previously thought possible. Historians are now reevaluating their assumptions about early Mayan governance and infrastructure. The city may have served as a cultural and religious hub and had more urban engineering than some modern suburbs. The discovery places Mayan civilization's architectural sophistication centuries earlier than scholars had believed. And once again, ancient aliens are furiously updating their PowerPoints. My take? You mean to tell me that the Mayans were paving roads, managing irrigation, and building pyramids while we were still figuring out how to stop setting our huts on fire? I swear, ancient civilizations are just modern humanity's reminder that we peaked way too early.
Yeah.
So I kind of included this one just because I'm freaking fascinated by this shit. But are we the dumb ones, or did the Mayans just have better urban planning?
Like they had better planning.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like when the mayor has the ability to decapitate you, you toe the line, I think, a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I saw...
It's greater there, yeah.
Absolutely. Because I saw that freaking Mel Gibson movie. What the hell was the name of it? With the heads rolling down the freaking temple.
Part?
No. Apocalypto.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
What?
Damn, it's been a while.
Oh, my Lord.
That mistake.
Okay, so... just an indication of how good that movie is. Anytime I turn on a movie and subtitles come on, I turn it off because I hate subtitles. I hate reading the movie. That movie, not an English word in the entire thing. And I was enthralled from start to finish. Like, it is one of the most unbelievable freaking historical movies I have ever seen. The dude went down there and hired the locals to play. There's not a famous actor in that whole freaking movie. It's like all the local people. He went down there. It is unbelievable. Really freaking great movie. But they're like, I mean, the Aztecs and the Mayans were really, really good at human sacrifice. They could, like, Cortez said with the Aztecs, when they come in, literally, I think they said 15 seconds, they could have the human heart out and be holding it still beating in their hands. Like, they would see one of the Aztec warriors grab one of their guys and begin to cut their heart out. And before they could get to him to stop it, he had the heart in their hands. I mean, they were extremely efficient. And, like the Mayans in Apocalypto, they like have a line of people, and just one after another, they bring them up, they chop their head off, they throw their head down the pyramid, bring up the next one, chop his head off, throw his head down the pyramid. Yeah, it's well worth the watch. I'm telling you, it's a really freaking great movie. But so why does every new ancient site discovery make aliens more smug? And like this year we also got the this whole big infrastructure that is apparently exists below the pyramids of Egypt. Have you seen that thing? Yeah, they just recently discovered there's like all these humongous columns that are apparently like holding the pyramids up, and there's like this vast thing underneath the pyramids that has never been discovered before. There's all this shit, and it's like,
all this bad shit's happening.
Yeah, have you ever watched the movie Ancient Aliens?
No.
They're not the movie, the show. It's like it's the show Ancient Aliens, and there's that dude with the freaking jacked up hair, and it's like, and that proves it was aliens. Like everything, literally, absolutely everything. They're like, and this stone appeared, and there's this stone here, and this stone doesn't exist here. It exists on the other side of the world. And he's like, and that proves it was aliens. Everything is proof that it was aliens. That guy drives me crazy. His hairdo's terrible. I cannot stand that show, but it's so freaking hilarious because everything is ancient. Everything is aliens. Everything.
Oh, man.
So should we just let archaeologists name cities like racehorses, like Jungle Jamboree has a nice ring to it?
I think so.
I think so too. I mean, these Mayan cities, I'm not at all surprised that they discovered this because that jungle is thick as shit. I mean, they haven't been living there for a year or two, so it is completely covered up. But I don't even think we've begun to scratch the surface of what is under the jungle down there.
No.
I've watched some of those shows where...
I'm not sure we want to.
Those guys literally live there all the time and just like are digging out pyramid after pyramid after pyramid, year after year after year after year. I mean, it's unreal. And they haven't even begun to start yet, but...
There's reasons why they're buried and...
I mean, the Mayans, the Aztecs, I mean, it's an absolutely intriguing culture where, I mean, they were unbelievably sophisticated. We're talking like
self-sufficient.
We talk about the Romans and how sophisticated they were, and they had running water, they had plumbing and stuff. But the Mayans, they had a lot of that shit, and they had it before the Romans did.
Yeah.
I mean, their canal systems and stuff are better than what we do now.
About it.
No, they didn't brag about it, and they didn't have, computer freaking drafting software and shit like that to make sure all their angles worked and everything. And you talk about like the Egyptians, and you look at the freaking pyramids and the way that they were able to build them. And I realize slave labor went a long ways doing that, but just the architecture of being able to pull that off. And I don't know, there's all kinds of just fascinatingly weird shit. And yes, exactly, weird hair guy. Very good. You nailed that perfect. That's how we know that they're aliens.
We know that they're aliens.
All right, weird shit number 4. Animal chaos. Pet toucan rescued from toilet incident. In Virginia, firefighters were called to an apartment where a pet toucan had slipped behind a toilet and became lodged in plumbing infrastructure. It was retrieved, confused, slightly damp, and very angry.
Poor Sam.
The toucan, named Fruit Loop, had apparently lost his balance during a bathroom perch session and fell behind the toilet tank. His beak and wings became stuck between pipes and drywall. His owner, after trying and failing to free him using cooking oil and pleading, called in the local fire department. A small team arrived, disassembled the toilet, and extracted the bird with no injuries, though one firefighter described it as a loud, messy, and shockingly judgmental. Fruit Loop reportedly required a bath and a lot of mango slices to calm down. The bathroom now features a bird-proof toilet barricade. My take? First off, why does someone have a free-roaming toucan in their bathroom? Second, how do you lose a toucan behind a toilet and still call yourself a responsible adult? I can't even get a cat into a crate, and this woman's over here with a jungle bird doing plumbing parkour?
Parkour.
And by the way, that is a real picture of Fruit Loop.
Oh,
And there's several pictures of Fruit Loop on the internet, by the way. So what
I've learned from this.
What?
I need to try mangoes to calm down.
Maybe so. Mangoes are wonderful.
Maybe mangoes will help me.
Do you like mango?
I do.
Have you had like a fresh mango?
Yeah.
Not the dried kind, but the real good kind? Oh, man, so good. I love mango. What's the weirdest thing that you could reasonably expect to find stuck behind a toilet?
A child.
I think I gotta go with a toucan. Does it get weirder than that? I mean, okay, maybe if you're in like the freaking jungle, but this is not in the jungle. This is in Virginia. Virginia, we got a toucan stuck by the toilet. I think that takes it for me. I don't know. I mean, howler monkey, maybe. I don't know, but a jungle animal stuck behind a toilet in Virginia is pretty freaking weird, I gotta say.
Weird hair guy saying, and it was aliens.
Yes.
That's my answer.
You're probably right. I'd like to see weird hair guy stuck behind a toilet in Virginia. That guy freaking annoys the shit out of me. So should pet toucans be allowed near plumbing unsupervised? Spoiler, the answer is no.
Are toucans legal pets?
Apparently, because I saw nothing saying like this person had to give it up or anything like that. I mean, like parrots and shit are, so
But
I don't think toucans are like endangered or anything.
no,
I don't think so.
I felt like they were.
I don't think so. I mean, the one has been a cereal spokesman for years. His name's
His name is Sam.
Sam. Yeah.
Why is that poor Sam?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So do firefighters secretly rank the weirdness of every animal rescue call?
If they don't, I am very let down.
I'm telling you straight up, we do. Like all emergency services, yeah, we definitely rank the weirdest shit that you encounter. And boy, do you encounter some strange stuff.
And why is nobody writing books?
That is a good question.
Why?
They probably are. But, you know, like HIPAA definitely interferes with EMTs, but
Please and the stuff.
yeah, I mean, you encounter some very fascinating stuff from all areas of life, from weird animals to strange sex things to you name it, you encounter it in emergency services.
Here in a few more episodes of Shadow Chats, I expect an EMT 911 call about hamstring.
Yeah,
Right in there. Man.
it probably will.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, go listen.
Yeah, it'll be in the episode right before this one.
Because we're not telling you in this one.
It's like, I think it was that, I can't remember what medical show was that. I want to say it was probably House, but I don't know for sure. But it was like when it was House. And the couple were in the middle of it, and his piercing got hooked up on her piercing.
Grey's Anatomy.
Was that Grey's Anatomy? Yeah. And they're like in the ER.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's no doubt that shit happens. I mean, I know that people end up in the ER with like certain things inserted in certain places and they can't get them out and stuff like that. Yeah. There are a lot of bizarre stories in emergency services between cops and firefighters and paramedics, EMTs. Man, you see a lot of weird shit. Yep. All right. That brings us to weird shit number 5. The world record madness. 96 wet sponges to the face in 60 seconds. An Idaho man proudly reclaimed the Guinness World Record by enduring 96 soggy sponge slaps to the face in 1 minute, cheered on by locals at the county fair. His reward? A certificate and maybe pink eye. Eric Soker Reynolds set the original record in 2017, but was dethroned in 2022 by a man from Germany. In 2025, Eric trained for months to regain his title, with his brother lobbing wet sponges like a champion dodgeballer. Eric took 96 direct hits to the face in 60 seconds, some at point-blank range. He wore safety goggles, a smile, and a garbage bag poncho. Guinness officials confirmed the record, and Eric celebrated by immediately icing his face. Local children lined up to throw practice sponges afterward, and rumor has it a face slap Olympics may be in the works. My take? Some people climb Everest, others cure diseases, and then there's Eric out here letting his brother give him the Aqua WWE treatment for internet clout. You know what? I respect it. Not the act, just the absolute lack of shame. And yes, these are actual pictures of the event. I think this is them practicing, but
What they won't do for the Guinness Book of World Records.
I mean, who comes up with this shit?
I don't believe that's what Guinness wanted.
Well, they put it in their book, so apparently they do.
No, originally, I don't believe.
Oh, the original Guinness, yeah.
That is not the original way.
I think you're right, but I can remember, man, as a kid, that book was so freaking popular. Of course, that was years before the internet, so that was the only way you got a dose of weird shit. There wasn't dark dialogue shadow chat sessions back then, so you had
For you guys.
to wait for the book fair to come to school, and then you bought the Guinness Book of World Records, and you'd sit there and you'd be fascinated by the woman with fingernails that went to the floor and all the weird shit. But this one, I just don't get it.
Can I be in it for most constant repetition playing with an infinity cube?
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. Yep, without a doubt.
Will you send it in for me?
Yes. So what's the dumbest world record you genuinely attempt? Is that it?
No, there was one. What was it? I can't remember. It was only like a couple months ago. I thought I'd do that. I don't remember what it was.
Well, I think I have it. I think I already have the world record for most number of times shit is said in a podcast. Because I say it a lot on this podcast. I challenge somebody to beat me on that one.
Well, somebody might just do a whole episode of repeated
shit,
words in there.
I don't know. Guinness apparently sets the rules, but
no, Angela set the rules just now.
When she's playing with her thing, moon trigger. Should wet sponge handler be an Olympic sport at this point?
I mean, it's not professional, so sure.
I mean, so how does this work? Apparently,
breakdancing in there cannot be worse than that. Did you see that?
No.
That was...
Oh, yes, I did. I saw that chick was terrible.
So much of my life I'll never get back.
Yeah, but that one chick, she was so terrible. It wasn't even breakdancing. I can breakdance better.
Wet sponges be thrown at somebody's face over that.
Yeah, she was like famous for being terrible.
Yes, she was.
It was horrible. It wasn't even dancing.
I don't know if I call it an empath trait, but I feel embarrassment for people. And that was so painful. I had to turn the channel. Like, it was causing me physical pain.
And you know what's really funny about it is the kids that are doing it weren't even born when breakdancing was a thing. I mean, apparently it's still a thing, but I remember when breakdancing like came out and was huge, and I wanted to do it, although I was never coordinated enough to, but we all wanted to do it because it was so cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, they spin around on the ground and
on their heads.
And like those dudes that did like breakdancing back in the 80s when that shit came out, they were really freaking talented, man. And then you watch that Olympic debacle, whatever the hell you call that thing, and you grew up watching like really talented breakdancers do some phenomenal shit. And you watch that and you're like, what?
Excuse me?
What the hell happened? Like, they were way better than this on the streets in New York City in 1986. Like, this is terrible. Yeah, I don't know. But I guess, what do you just sit around and you make some shit up and then you write Guinness and you're like, hey, if I had my brother throw sponges at my face, can I get it in a book? And they must be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, he's done that one. Or, yeah, but you got to do it this many times because somebody already holds that record.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Email Guinness and find out.
Yeah, maybe you should.
Report back to you.
So how many sponge hits before you unlock a free chiropractic adjustment?
4,786.
Is that what it is?
That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, you might be right. So I don't know, but I do know that is the black screen, which tells us that's all I got for us tonight. So
we got.
Do you got anything to add?
I don't. How many times have I been? How long have I been doing this?
You didn't tell me I had to count.
And then I can't do it all of a sudden anymore.
We need Guinness. Guinness has to bring an official counter in here. I got too much to worry about here to count.
Mothman while you're at it.
Yeah.
We'll let Mothman count.
That's the Guinness record I want. The first dude to whip the shit out of Mothman. That's the world record that I want.
Okay.
All right, well, if that's it, then that's all I got. So again,
stay safe, humans.
Again, we ask you to please like, follow, thumbs up, do all the stuff that really helps us for whatever strange and weird reason it does. And so if you'd be kind enough to please like this episode, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody. And you can always check out our more serious shows, the Dark Dialogue main show. We've got Dark Dialogue Rocky Mountain Reckoning, Dark Dialogue Distilled. Got a new one, Dark Dialogue Gallows and Gunfights, which I'm pretty excited about. We've got another new one, and everybody needs to email Angela at darkdialogue.com and tell her to do
off her
so we can do the other show that we've been working on, and I've patiently been waiting for somebody to do their part of for a while now. So
the first person to actually email that to me, I will send you a Dark Dialogue Tumblr.
There you go. Angela at darkdialogue.com. And you can check out our website at darkdialogue.com, where we have a lot of information about the more serious stuff that we deal with in our adoptive victim program, and the Dark Dialogue Collective, where we can actually put boots on the ground and make a real difference. Both the adoptive victim program and the collective is an opportunity for our listeners to get involved and really make a big difference, a real difference. So we encourage you to do that. Check it out. Get involved. And if there's anything that you'd like us to cover on this show, weird shit, strange shit, dumb shits, all the shits, feel free to reach out to us, as well as any cases you would like us to look into for any of our other shows. And that's going to be at info@darkdialogue.com. And with that, if you have nothing else, this has been John.
And Angela.
Have a great night.